there's this kind of fear of being insensitive and stepping on people's toes, and like opposing someone's belief. And I think that while pluralism is a great thing, and I feel like it's sometimes it's kind of hard to have discussions because people are afraid of hurting someone else's feelings. Whereas I feel like both people are not intending for that to happen, but just this underlying fear of obtruding into someone's beliefs. Is there a way to strip these ideas of the ego, of their connection with the self? Because when I have conversations with people, sometimes I feel like we're both in this position of we both aren't trying to obtrude on the other person's beliefs, but we're both kind of afraid. So this very sensitive, delicate conversation, which I just don't know how do you get rid of that attachment to the self and just open it up to this is not anything personal and just be able to discuss.
Welcome to life for the 21st century. I think what you're talking about is entirely normal, and it happens all the time. And I think that's the value of continuing these conversations. And many of those are difficult conversations, and we have to learn how to learn the protocol for doing so, the etiquette for doing so. Part of what college is all about.
Well, in the course that I'm teaching in Ryan here, and Andrew is involved with the course as well, Life Worth Living, we study Buddha, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, Bill, and Nietzsche. Very, very different, right, folks? And the condition that we place, stated at the beginning, is that these traditions, all of them, make truth claims about the nature of the world, nature of human beings, and nature of the kind of life that is in sync with the nature of the world and the nature of human beings. Each one of them, and they're competing truth claims. You too, when you read them, will come to them with engagement with these truth claims. And I want to encourage the class as a whole to respect those claims as truth claims, engage them at the level of truth claims, and have a civil discussion under two assumptions. One, each one of us has a freedom to make fundamental choices about the direction of our lives and beliefs that we hold. Second, each one of us, and indeed each of these traditions, believes in the golden rule. Do unto others as you would want them to do to you, then pursue the question of truth with these conditions. I think that's what we need to learn at university. I think that's how we feel about our traditions, and there's no sense in suppressing that feeling. I think there's more chance, potential for conflicts that emerge out of suppressed feelings of what is true than out of our ability to articulate those understandings and let them stand next to each other, and maybe you will discover, wow, there's quite a bit of overlap in these truth claims that we made. By making truth claims, we'll end up having more commonalities than if we kind of think of those simply as kind of expressions of our feelings or suppressed claims to truth that guide our behavior without being enlightened by mutual conversation. So I'm all for us kind of giving each other space to make truth claims in public domain.
We're 2 minutes over. But I hate to cut off the conversation when there's so much energy to continue it.
There's no more sessions.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
This is the last one. Please come, continue the conversation up here and the networking picture after this. But please join me in giving our fellows